The Marketing Checklist Viewcast. We're Sharon and Hank Yuloff from Yuloff Creative Marketing Solutions. When you're looking to solve those marketing, HR, sales challenges, we are the small business coaches that you call.
On this viewcast, you will meet and learn from successful entrepreneurs who are out there making it happen right now.
Yep, you're probably also going to hear from one of our cats, which is sitting on my lap right now, but that's the way it goes. Here's how it works. Our guests have all been sent the same questions. If you've watched several episodes, you kind of figured out how that goes. So this way we get to give you the very best information.
And here's the kicker. The interview itself will be just 7 minutes, 21 seconds long.
Why that?
That's our wedding anniversary.
Yep, July 21. So why don't we get started? Do you want to introduce our guest today?
Yes, our guest today is Ginger Burr of Total Image Consultants, plural.com.
Marketing tip number 1. Do you own the singular of consultant, that URL as well?
Am I a singular consultant? Is that what you asked?
No, do you own?
Oh, do I own? Yes, I do actually.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Good job.
So for those of you watching, look for those URLs that you could own that could just help you gain more traction. Let's not make somebody wrong because they typed the wrong thing into the internet.
Like forgetting an S.
Exactly. Well done. You get a star.
So Ginger, keeping in mind that we only have a 3-story building, what is your elevator story?
My elevator story is that I've been an image consultant for over 30 years, but I got into this field because I had no clue how to dress myself. When I was in my teens and my 20s, I struggled a lot with it. I would try to imitate other people who I thought looked really good, and somehow it just didn't translate onto me. But I didn't have the tools to be able to figure out how to make it work consistently until I went and got some training and learned those tools, and it was life-changing. And I realized then that I could help to empower other women in the same way that I had felt empowered.
Awesome. So why should our listeners flock to you?
Because so many women, the majority of my women are over 40, and the fashion industry ignores us. And so we struggle because our bodies change, our lifestyle has changed oftentimes, and particularly in the past year, and trying to figure out how to take that stress out of getting dressed and make it easier and more joyful is sometimes hard to do on your own. And that's what I can do, is let's get rid of that so you can really focus on what's important and feel confident about how you're getting dressed every day.
Awesome. So what are some tips that you could offer to our listeners?
So there are several things I think are really important. One is color. And we talked before we all were about how we didn't even get a memo. And look, we
all got the blue palette memo for the day.
That's right. Wearing colors that you feel amazing in and look incredible on you. You can wear almost anything if it's in a really gorgeous color. So I really encourage women, well, men too, I suppose, so I only work with women, to find colors that look really great on them. The other thing is to dress in a way that feels authentic to you. That's what I struggled with back when I didn't know how to dress myself, as I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. And the third thing, very quickly, is that when you're shopping, when you look at something, if your heart says, oh, I love that, I can't wait to wear it, buy it. If you go, oh, that's good enough, that's okay, that'll fill in a gap, I guess, do not buy it. You will never feel good wearing it.
Or you'll never wear it.
That's why I have,
wear it, exactly.
That's why I've got 12 gray suits. Not kidding.
No, you look good in gray, I can see that.
So what's an amusing job title for you?
Well, I've been known as the fashion fairy godmother in the past, so I think that one's kind of fun.
I like that. I do like that. What are the most common questions that people ask you about your business?
One of the biggies is, do I only work with celebrities? And my answer to that is, I would have been out of business on day one if that were the case. So I work with regular people. And the other one is, so many women these days where black is so popular, they're like, will you tell me I can't wear black? And I never tell anybody they can't do anything. We will, if it's not their best color, we'll find a way around it. But those are two of the questions I get asked a lot.
Awesome. What is your favorite business tool that you use to get stuff done?
Well, it's definitely color, as I mentioned before, because I think it's so powerful. It can help to maximize your effectiveness when you're and your efficiency when you're shopping, because you know what colors to look for. You always look great when you wear those colors, and you can mix and match more easily. So it's absolutely, bar none, my favorite tool.
Totally get that. What's the most unexpected thing that you've had happen in your business?
Oh my goodness. Many years ago, and believe me, I've never repeated this. I was hired to work with a woman who would not acknowledge me when I was in the room. In fact, I had to stand back in a corner. In fact, when she walked down the hallway, I had to stand in the stairwell because she didn't want to see me. And I was only allowed to speak to her when she spoke to me. She's a name that people would know. And I never repeated that. It was the most horrifying experience and demeaning experience of my life.
Definitely. Oy.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm almost afraid to ask the next question. But, what four-letter word, speaking of people we don't want to work with, what four-letter word best describes you and your business?
Well, I promise I'm English, so I tend to be very proper. So the four-letter word is kind. And that woman did not have any of that. She did not have any of that. So,
okay, yeah. So dork and yeah, okay, we won't use that. What about your business makes you the most happy?
Oh my goodness. You know, seeing women blossom and feel confident, raise their confidence level, just feel amazing when they get out there. I've had women I've worked with for more than 20 years, and just seeing that transformation. And then I have some who I just see a little bit, but it doesn't matter. The transformation just makes my heart sing.
Oh, and the number one favorite question for the marketing checklist viewcast: what did you learn in nursery school that you're using today?
Well, I actually never went to nursery school. I'm not sure they had nursery.
What did you use in preschool or early grades? Or what did your mother teach you when you were a child?
Well, it goes back to kindness and also being willing to share. And I'm also a big believer in the sharing that, you know, we have people out there who do the same things that we do, but we're not necessarily competitors. We all have a different personality, a different style, a different way of approaching things. So kindness and sharing.
Awesome. And what is the number one fantasy lead you could receive? If somebody's watching and they say, I know that particular person or that type of person.
You know, I don't really know that I have a fantasy lead. I love all my clients, and I have clients from different walks of life. Right now, I think it's really fun to help women who are, because this has happened a lot more even over the pandemic, help women who are just have decided to retire, and now they're totally confused about what to wear because they have, you know, clothes for cleaning the garage and clothes for going to their corporate job, and they don't know what to wear in between. So I guess I would say that for now, but I love all my clients.
Okay. How did you know that this was it? Being a consultant, how did that, you know, when I was little, business coach wasn't on my list. I wanted to be the left fielder for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
How did, this is not one of those jobs they ask little kids about. How did that happen, and how did you decide on that?
Well, it's very interesting that you say what you said, because image consulting, it wasn't even a thing back when I was a kid. I mean, I wanted to be an astronaut because, you know, I watched the astronauts go to the moon. And,
heck yeah.
You know, so I wanted to be an astronaut. But, you know, and I was a music major in college, so nothing at all related. But I had always had an interest in fashion and makeup. Of course, you know, I was growing up pre-internet, so I didn't really have the tools then to figure out how to do it. But when I went to that first workshop that started, you know, whetting my appetite and showing me what I could learn, I was, after an hour in that 3-day workshop, I didn't necessarily know I was going to do this as a business, but I knew that it was something that spoke to me, and I picked it up really quickly. And then everything in my life, and I'm a big believer in energy and synchronicity and all of that, everything in my life fell into place for me to do this business. And so it just led me to believe from the very beginning that I was meant to do this.
So see, awesome. All you music majors out there, those of us that spent a whole lot of time in marching band and all that,
yeah,
it happened for you. Well, actually, what part of the music department was it?
I was a voice major.
Voice?
Yes.
See, that would tie in voice, presentation. Look at that.
It helped my presentation skills, there's no doubt, and my nerves about being up in front of people, absolutely.
Absolutely. So if someone likes joint ventures, what's a great trading partner for you?
Well, clearly anyone who works with women, particularly those over 40, but women in, who are, hairstylists or marketing people who need to help get their clients to feel camera ready, or a coach who is working with somebody who's, maybe just needs a little lift, or someone, who's, coaches. I've worked with realtors who, just need that little boost in order to take their work to the next level. So actually any of those, there's a lot.
Awesome. And so that somebody can start the conversation with you, do you have an offer you'd like to give someone? And how do they connect with you for that?
Yes, and I am happy to give everybody $30 off a virtual color consultation. The dilemma is that I think the coupon code is color 30, but I'm not totally positive. And so if anybody tries that and it doesn't work, please just email me, let me know. I'll make sure I get it to work for you. But yes,
what, if you check it, it'll be in the notes right below this video.
Oh, okay, I can go and fix it.
Yes, you can. So just get it to us, let us know, and we'll make sure that it's in the notes that it works.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So there we go. We've made it through another episode.
Awesome. Woohoo!
Great job, Ginger.
Thank you. That was a blast. You two are so much fun.
Thanks.
Come back when we do this in the hour-long version.
Oh, okay. Whoa, that's a lot more intense, I'm sure.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Okay, so great. Go connect with Ginger, and also connect with us at howtogetttherefaster.com.
Yeah, connect with us. Let us know that, I should have dialed it up today. I should have worn the red tie and the white shirt. Actually, yeah, that's how we'll do it. Connect with us. We would love to give you 30 minutes of our time if you go to howtogetttherefaster.com.
And when we talk, if you too would like to be on the Viewcast, then just let us know when you schedule time at howtogetttherefaster.com.
It's really just that easy. Thanks for being here, Ginger, and thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time on the Marketing Checklist Viewcast.